Hello, welcome in to Elevate. My name is Tara, and for this weekend reading, I am going to do a reading for also the solstice, the summer solstice. And this reading I'm doing is a Shells and Things reading, and I usually do this reading on, I've done it before on Instagram and Facebook. I haven't done it here on YouTube, but I am this year. And this reading I pull from this bag. It's things that are put in here over the years. You don't know what's going to come out ever, and I get energy I pick up off of them, and that's what I'm going to work on. This energy is not only good for this weekend, it's also good all the way up until the next 6 months. And but I am putting this out for the weekend reading, and I'm going to start this reading with our birthday children. Let me first grab a drink of water before I start here. All right, and then I'm going to bring in our birthday children. Welcome in Cancer to Elevate. Let's reach in the bag here, and let's see what comes out for Cancer. So, what do we have here, Cancer, for you? For this thing back here is one partial shell. There seems to be something that has broken away from the rest of the group, something that is become very fragile on its own. Something like this is being talked about here, and it's barely in your picture frame. Okay, what else we have here is the eye. The eye that is also a pin. So what are you keeping your eye on? Is somebody keeping an eye on you? I'm wondering here. Also, is the color blue important in this situation? Somebody with blue eyes important? Things like this being talked about right now at this time. Blue again also showing up for you in the turquoise, getting a turquoise stone. Again, this has been broken. I'm wondering if there's been part of a history broken, a history with you and somebody else. Something about trying to put some pieces together, get some facts straight. This talking about communication. Maybe you have to make some phone calls or emails or face-to-face communications with people. This eye talks about that as well. Okay, we do have this here, and this is like a tag for a car, like a license plate. So, and on the front it says Idaho famous potatoes. That might be important. The number 64 or the year 64, the number 1 or the letter B, the number 4, 3, 6, and 2, anything in those combinations. On the back, let's see, I can't read it all, but there is something about Ohio on here. Maybe there's a connection here with you and somebody in Ohio or Idaho and Idaho connection somehow, and very similar words, okay, or sounding in those states. We do have another fragile, broken piece, so you are putting some pieces together still. I'm talking, seeing that going on, and more. Some people were being very, like, eating off of others, feeding off of others' energy, something like that being talked about here. And this, like, being part of a group or crowd, right? And that energy moving together. Again, maybe within this crowd trying to figure out a puzzle piece, and like more people involved in something that's a heavy situation, something that you would like to eventually be able to remove, something like that being talked about. Okay, this is what I'm seeing for you, Cancer, my birthday children, for this weekly to the next 6 months reading for it's the solstice, a summer solstice. Thank you very much. And I'm going to now bring in our Leos. Welcome in here, Leos, to Elevate. And I'll grab the bag and stick my hand in there, and we'll see what comes out. All right, well, Leo, yours got a different story going on here. You have this green card. So, and I was thinking green marble representing maybe money and movement throughout the world, and then I said green card, so maybe there's some sort of movement forward in you. Maybe you're relocating, maybe to another country, even getting the green light to go for something. Maybe it's moving into a new house, a new apartment with this key, maybe getting a key, some knowledge. On the back we do have a 2, an 8, and a 4, 2, 4, and an 8 in here, each doubling each other. There is these letters A, G, and E, L, H, C, and S. Maybe those mean something to you as well. All right, and you got a shiny object here, like that might be a boat, or maybe you are getting a new shiny countertop, something like this being talked about. I don't know if you can quite get that glitter here in the sun. I'll try and see if we can get that to let the camera see what I see, but shiny, more maybe money. I want to say, if you're having any issues, might be within the bloodstream here, or liver issues. Maybe you need to get into the doctor, talking with a darkness here in the middle as well. Yeah, don't trade your health for success, something like that. Get in and see your doctor. This also talking about that as well. My Cancer, or my Leo children, I don't know why I almost called you Cancer. All right, it looks like there is a few other people here involved, and nothing too serious, mostly people supporting you, and small get-togethers, not big get-togethers, intimate get-togethers. There is that one issue you need to be discussing or talking about, and it might be that you need to check in with the doc. I do get that feeling again. All right, Leo, this is what I have for you for your reading. I'll put you aside and these aside. Bring in our Virgo energy. Hey Virgo, welcome in for this special reading. This is my shells and things reading I try to do around our summer solstice, and things that have been collected in this bag over the years. We don't know what's going to pop out. Let's see what comes out for our Virgos here. Okay, are you planting some things? Or you got both of the pine needle and you have the walnut. Where those squirrels, watch out where they're planting seeds. Make sure you don't have anything that they planted and that's growing up at your house. You think it's just a pretty something, but it ends up being something that's going to be dangerous in a few years. Maybe you have to deal with that. Right? It also talks about slow growth and progress, right? And this one talks about knowledge and inner knowledge. Kind of the Hermit card you're drawing here is like going inward, drawing upon some inner strength and knowledge. And maybe you are just enjoying the outdoors this next 6 months. And this talking about laying here under the stars and daydreaming at night. Maybe you're getting into a astronomers group, or a group that goes out and when you're camping, you're just observing the stars under your own personal telescope, something like this being talked about, or up on top of that rooftop in a town that doesn't draw a lot of light. I don't know, things like that. Looks like you are going to be drawing on some sort of deep courage. Oh, there's been something that's been on your mind, weighing heavy on you. It might actually be causing some sort of, I'm feeling heaviness, weightness, weird blubber. I don't know why I hear that. Something, but this is you're working on, if it somehow, if it the courage, some kind of courage, something you have to break through mentally is going to solve this physical issue. Okay. And wow, lots of people here. These are people that I don't know if you were going, it feels like some sort of vacation. Maybe it's a concert, maybe it's a cruise, maybe it's some sort of a group that travels together or something like this. This will be a very happy times. Some things that you didn't know about. You're gonna learn about some other relationships during this time. I don't know. And let's see, these ones are just talking about here. Yeah, those people that I was saying, whatever group that is that you are camping with, doing history with, whatever that is, that gathering of people, they're very supportive, and these might become lifelong friends, or if they're not already. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for you, Virgo, for the summer. Let me grab another drink before I bring in the Libras. All right, pull these aside. And thank you, Virgo, for your energy. Libra, welcome in here. I'm going to reach in the bag and see what wants to show up for Libra. Okay, Libra, every shell there. This is not much in this reading. It's mostly just the shells, but all shells are upright. This is something, a big coming out about something. One shell that isn't in here is this black stone. This black stone, and this black stone is quite rugged and hard, and it's not very big, but it feels like it's something that needs to be brought out and talked about, discussed. Ooh, this could be something that is a hardship, physically or mentally. And if this is a physical thing, there is going to be other people being so what is hidden inside here? Other people, like I said, whoa, this one person here, maybe a doctor, I want to say, somebody with the knowledge, going to come through with, this is the being of health, I want to call it. I really don't know. I think it actually grows a flower, but for me, I've always used it as getting our health back on track in either diet or the proper medication. This was hidden inside somebody here coming through big in knowledge, and with that is another shell in the upright. Maybe you have a baby inside that aren't healthy, that become healthy. Something like that can be talked about, or it's just that little newness within you. This is all true in blue, and this is a lot of times what I want to say. Blue a lot of times talks about our medical stuff. It really does. And so this could be something with this medical issue being resolved, coming out, and there's going to be not this big support here of this big group or this main doctor, but all these other people with these up in the upright that are supporting you in trying to benefit off your health, or helping you in your health situation here. So it's all to make you better, it looks like, or somebody maybe close to you. So this is what I'm showing for you. Very interesting. Those were inside as I was kind of getting that health vibe anyway. And oh, there's not much in here, but there's some hidden things that are going to come out for the positive. I like that story. Okay, Libra, thanks for your energy. And Scorpio, it's time for you to come in here. Welcome in to Elevate, and I'll get the bag. And I don't see what there is in there. I never know what's being drawn. And this was my marker. But, okay, what do we got? Okay, well, the key that you have is the key for opening up bottles for people. Bottles of, could be beer or cider, or it could be sodas or alcoholic sodas. I don't know, but This is talking about a little bit of a party scene, maybe, or entertainment scene going on. And it's a key ring, and so there is something about with key rings. I don't always get this, but I definitely am with this. What's being strung along? Who's being strung along? Something like that being talked about here. On here, this is very faded, but a W does show up, a 4, a 2. Those might mean something, and of course USA might also be important. Those are what I'm seeing on this keychain. That has a lot to be said there. You do have malachite here. Malachite, this is money, and it was right here by some support system. You have a support system, a nice support system for some sort of money launch, money growth going on, things like that being talked about here. It's a smooth money growth, and these are all backing that, supporting it. One individual might need to be turned right side up. Somebody who's been closed mouth or quiet in the group or something like that is going to need to be brought in and made somehow positive. The rest of the group is something like that. I'm going to put those aside, that aside. And what else do we have here? Some sort of house repair that needs to be done, apartment repair. I don't know, vehicle, not vehicle, it feels more like, or maybe needing to, it could be something that has to do with speakers, microphones, things like that being talked about. Also about the teeth and bone. Maybe you need to get into the dentist about something here. Yeah, and then 3 people quiet about something, keeping something under wraps. Okay, these are the energies that I show for you, Scorpio. I'm going to grab a drink of water before I move on to my Sagittarius. Thanks for your energy here, Scorpio. Welcome in, Sag. Here, my name's Tara, and I'm doing a little special reading. Grabbing out of my bag, I call it the shells and things, and this is good for the next 6 months. Happy solstice here. Rolling out for you right underneath you is a trade bead here, something about commerce, trade, maybe trade with other countries. You're trying to find some courage within yourself to trade with somebody. Remember to rely on your inner knowledge. You're very smart. There's been something that is in the center of the next 6 months that's heavy, and but you're also like becoming happier and content, even though there's some sort of something hidden and heavy going on. Like I said, trade or money. Also here, malachite coming up, talking about your money growth and the potentials that can come here in your financial situations. You got the button. I wanted to check what that was. Yes, the button. So safety, security, that's what you're looking into. Making sure maybe assets are secure, or basic needs are being met. A lot of times the button talks about all our basic needs and functions being in proper order. And it looks like your relationships, most people are here happily attending you and you where you're at, what your needs are. Most everybody, there is a harmonious feeling. There is just a few people, though, however, that you might have to tiptoe around, something like that. One is much older than the other. Ooh, and a hidden one. So there might actually be a few people that you have to tiptoe around, and that's why you do have the courage. And like I said earlier, I thought with this trade you had to worry about bringing your courage forward, and this here is another bead, a trade bead also, but not as fancy, and totally yellow, asking for your courage, hole right in the middle of your courage. So that's going to be the big thing here, Sagittarius, getting up the courage maybe to deal with these people that haven't been talking or have been somehow shut out or away, something like that. Otherwise, everything great, especially when it comes to trade, money, commerce, dealing with other people in other countries. Okay, well, I think that's a great reading that I'm getting off of these for you, Sag. I'm going to go ahead and bring in our Capricorns. Thanks, Sagittarius. Welcome in here, Capricorn, to this special weekend. And can you even see your name on that? See, my shade is moved. I think I'm going to move this down a little bit. So this is my experiment here. And so you're just going to have to deal with it. You're just going to just take a second. I'll go back to my shade. Maybe a little I wonder what that's about. Are we moving house here for Capricorn? There. How's that? Let's see if we can get you back in there. And oh, that looks much better than where we were. I do hope we were able to read the last person's thing. Okay, Capricorn, let's get in our bag and see what's going on for you. Thanks for your patience on my little bit of house arrangement here. Let's grab our bag. Whew. So, angel, the angel, I want to call it angel or my baby, sweetie pie, but this is talking about that you might feel angelic presence about this time, or there may be news of a new baby on its way. Receiving knowledge here. You may be going inward, doing lots of meditation to receive that inward knowledge. This bit of our top of our pine cone, or not pine cone, but acorn here, looks like the top of the head when the Buddhist wears their hat representing the 1,000 petals of light. This is you connecting with that great outer source again, kind of like that angelic wing that we were talking about. You did get the marble here, the marble that represents where the cloud layer is on our earth here. Also again, up in the atmosphere, working with that third eye, or the third eye and the 1,000 petal of light. That's our 6th and 7th chakra. Also being talked about again, this is high meditation, working with your higher self in the next 6 months. The people in the environment, one person in particular is supporting you in this endeavor. This is an old trusted individual here. We do have 2 very young people that are going to bring probably some happiness into your life, and then 2 new people that that you'll see how they respond to you, how you respond to them, and this could be just a new awakening on both sides. The last thing I want to talk about is the eye of the tiger. The eye of the tiger, talking about during this sun in the summertime, just make sure you keep not only your third eye open, like you connecting with that outer universe, but beware of everyday surroundings around you. This one bringing you back to reality, is you want to keep on escaping off into those higher realms. That's what's being talked about for you for the next 6 months. Okay, well, that was a pretty interesting feeling for me. And these, I never know what I will pick up on. Thanks, Capricorn, for your energy. Bringing in Aquarius now. Hey, Aquarius, can we see your name, or do I have to do housekeeping again here? It looks like we can still see your name. Beautiful. So let me grab the thing. Let's see what comes out for Aquarius. Wow, Aquarius. I'm getting another sip here as I look at these. Main things, 2 things: this coral reef, bit of coral wreath here popping out, and this very deep dark, smooth crystal. Night energy, your dreamland, and what you pick up at nighttime as you sleep here. Maybe other worlds, other realities that you hadn't ever thought about dipping into during that time period. Something about that being talked about with those two in the reading together. There's some 1, 2, 3, and then a fourth, very new. But these energies here holding on so tight, Aquarius, and wanting to keep things as they've been for so long. But I don't know how much longer this situation and these old ways of doing things are going to last. These talking about support here of newness, of things that have to happen. Whoa, can you hear that fire truck? It might be that things get somehow shook up around you. Emergencies happen, and that's the only way to let these old ways go and allow for this newness that wants to come in. It's a big support of newness. If you just want to do things a new and different way, something like that is what's being talked about for you, Aquarius. And you have the trucks, the emergency vehicles going off like crazy. I do hope everything's all right in your world right now. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to bring in the Pisces energy. Welcome in here, Pisces, to elevate. I'm going to check to see, are we still seeing the names? There we go. Yeah, we can still see. Okay, beautiful. So, that's the name. So that's Pisces. Let's see what wants to be discussed for you. Okay, Pisces, you got the long shell. Haven't gotten too many of these, and if it was this way, I would be saying some bridge is being mended. But this way, I'm talking about maybe something that is being, I want to say, stretched out and elongated, and like somebody's making a big soup out of it, a big making it grander you feel than it should be. Somebody else says, yeah, we're going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about it until things are correct. Somebody else, yeah, saying, we're not done here, we're going to stay even longer. This isn't done. You're not ready for the next stage. Yeah, I agree. Come on, let's get on those thinking caps. Let's get out and figure out blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. It's taken too much time. It's too fragmented, and it's wearing your energy thin. You thought it was just a little simple thing, something that wasn't going to be a big deal, but it ends up that it isn't. It is a big deal. It's going to be elongated, stretched out, talked about, discussed, re-talked about, reorganized, re-discussed, blah, 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 blah. I keep hearing. Okay, sorry for that energy, but that's what I'm feeling with this. A lot of people and their opinions, and slowing something down that you wanted, that should have been done a long time ago. Okay, Pisces, thanks for your energy here, bringing in the Aries. And Aries, how are we doing? Can we still see you? Oh, you're pretty bright, but we can see you. Let's move you over here, and then that will be just a little bit better. Okay. Okay, let's... Happy summer. This is my summer reading. Not only good for this weekend, but I think of it as a 6-month reading here. And just doing it as a weekend. Wow. Okay, you got lots of stuff there, Aries. Lots of stuff. Yeah, it's all is in the camera. got hurt courage hidden underneath your boat, do you? You're like, I have courage here. I'm gonna not let anybody know, but I'm being courageous. I'm being strong. It's a secret. Okay. You do have two of these skulls here. So skulls can talk about death. This can talk about things that are going on in another plane. You know, your ancestors in that maybe coming around to support you in the background without you knowing it. Things like that. With the two heads here, I'm getting that energy for you, Aries. Okay, we do have also upside down is this, which would be a Yellowstone. If it was real, it would be like probably a citrine or something, but it was upside down, and it's yellow, and it's also, you know, a little beat up. So maybe it is that chakra there, your fourth chakra is a little beat up. You're feeling your strength is a little zapped, and you have to work on your courage, and maybe it's that you do have a lot of courage, but you are you're not somehow you're being secretive about that courage. I want to say, because it's sometimes maybe you've gotten in trouble in the past for being courageous. Okay, for letting your freak flag fly. And we do have somebody who is a communicator, who's a big way communicator, who may be worldwide in communicating, and they're very transparent with this communication in support of something of yours, something that, well, it's shiny to you and it's precious to you. Others might not understand it, but it holds a lot of weight for you. You can't see the sparkles that I can here in the sun, and that's what I'm saying to you. It probably just looks like some simple rock, but for the Aries, it's something that's been a long time that you've been working on, and there is going to be, like I said, somebody coming through with some sort of, if you're not working on it, you're working on clearing something, but that's going to be all worked out somehow here with this nice crystal blue. Again, communication coming up, and our communication chakra. I also want to talk about this red. Feels to me more like your blood stream, making sure you're getting proper vitamins, making sure you're getting lots of liquid oxygen into the blood. Maybe go in for some blood tests. I'm feeling things like that might help resolve some sort of issue. Oh, and another one. Wow, the white white purity coming up. Like I said, with those skulls, if I realize that, also talking about those people of ancestries, or people who have crossed to the other side, and them helping you out right now without you even knowing it, or it's within your DNA, however you want to feel, but their presence, their knowledge somehow helping you right now, this purity coming forward. Wow, when you have so many people, Aries, in your environment, you got people hiding things. What's this, hiding a screw? Is this repair that needs to be done around the house, or with something broken and somebody didn't tell you? It can also talk about somebody hiding sexual activity when the screw is hidden under the shell. That's what it's talked about. And this was also there. Maybe somebody else is involved, or somebody knows about it, or it's the offspring from something that was hidden. It doesn't have to be your partner. This could just be something that you find out about somebody else. It might not be actually related with you. It could be in any type of personal thing over the next 6 months, something like that being talked about. There's people here that are supporting you, and these supports here are scattered about, and they were scattered about with these people that either don't know you, haven't ever seen you, or don't trust you, but they were paired off. So it's like, hopefully the people who are positive in your environment will influence those people that aren't positive in your environment. So that's what I'm seeing in this Shell's reading for you, Aries. Okay, well, man, that was a lot to talk about. That wore me out. Got 2 more readings, but I'm going to get a drink of water again before I move on. All right, Aries, thanks for your energy. We're working on our Taurus energy now. Welcome in here, Taurus, to elevate. And let me see that name. Okay. Okay, Taurus. Reading's wearing me out. We got Taurus and Gemini, and then we'll be done. Okay, Taurus, what does it say for you? Safety first. Safety first. You do have the safety pin. It's a very small safety pin, and it's golden. It's the golden opportunity when you're safe, when you look out for your safety and other people's safety, something like that. Being talked about, you're the safety monitor. Something feels very nice and solid. You and at least probably 3 other people here working on the beginnings of something very significant, something that's going to be important in your life for the next few years, and you're starting it here over the next few 6 months. Oh, excuse me. We have a crystal next to lapis. Crystal next to lapis. And my gosh. Crystal blue persuasion. Crystal clear. Something's crystal clear. Throat chakra is beautiful and resonates with so many others. And it's amazing. What are you? Maybe you are a performer, or you are some sort of speaker. Whatever it is, you have like all these people. Wow, Taurus. What are we doing with coming and praising you? We're going to listen in and see what's going on with you. We want to hang out with you. We want to be a part of your group. Can we join your company? And then there's all these people that are like, Taurus, wow, man, when did that happen? Taurus, well, I didn't know. I was asleep. I didn't know that you were doing that stuff. Can we come and hang out too? Something like that being talked about for Taurus. So some sort of big success because of, first you took safety in yourself and other people. You got into some situation that was true and solid that's going to help you, and the people that knew about it become even bigger. It looks beautiful, and they want other people that were not into it or going to be into it or into you. Okay, thanks, Taurus. It just perked up my energy while I read that too. Gemini, it's like, wow, got something good going on there, Taurus. Gemini, you're my last one. Let's make sure we can read that sign. Okay, Gemini, welcome in. My name's Tara. This is my special reading for the solstice. Happy summer solstice here in the U.S., Northern Hemisphere. Okay, just pulling that out. Gemini, so you have our tier, or dark tier here, wanting to hide, wanting to, like, you don't want the people to see how upset you are. You don't want people to see your pain. And when also this was kind of like this as well, right? So first chakra energy, basic needs. Can also talk about that the pains in the self, in the body, physical stuff. And there was a hiding of this, a hiding of that. Just even your first chakra needs somehow are not getting met. I guess here talking about This can talk about, you know, that it sits on the end of some sort of cane that holds you. This can be something that holds a curtain in a window. Maybe you're needing to keep out light or somehow, or adjust the lighting for your skin or eyes. Something like this being talked about here. Home repair, house repair, this can be the same thing. It can also be maybe you are investing in artwork as well. You're investing in artwork and you're not getting your basic needs. We do have the communication here, but the communication was upside down. This is our throat chakra not working correctly, or somebody else's blasphemy, awful words being spoken or discussed. Whoa, it hopping out of my hand. Doesn't even like being talked about like that. We do have a ring here that surrounding creativity and honesty. It's a ring with growth and love and happiness attached to it. Something here, Gemini, talking about finding your own inner worth, your own creativity, what you do that sets you afire, something honest and real, tangible. There's not many people here to guide you and help you. Watch out for the ones with the sharp horns and the pointy fingers. They are actually might hold more power than you think. And there's something about remembering about simple things in life and things that are basic rather than wanting to live big. Learn to live basic. Okay, this is what I have for you, Gemini, for this solstice reading. This is what I have for everybody. If you happen to enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, or share. I'm going to show you what that pile looks like here. That's all those readings together. Okay, thank you all for joining me for this solstice read. Bye for now.